Crime Survivors is here to help all victims of violent crime, families of murder, survivors of attempted murder, rape, domestic violence, sexual assault, child abuse, elder abuse, and human trafficking. What we're doing is we're doing an intake with each and every victim and their family members to be able to find out what it is that they need, because no two victims are alike. Maybe one needs to be able to attend our support group. Maybe one needs to be able to speak to an attorney. One needs diapers for their babies. So it's all dependent upon what that victim needs, that we're there to help and support them the first 24 hours or down the road. We have our monthly support group, we have our PEP classes, which are the personal empowerment classes, vision board workshop, self-defense and safety classes, breaking the barrier classes in partnership with another organization called Get Safe, self-help workshop here in our training room. We do counseling and therapy. We have legal advocates coming in to do legal advocacy. So advocacy has always been a key component of our organization. Again, to be a voice for the voiceless, for those victims that can't be outspoken. One of the survivors that we helped, a domestic violence victim that was in need of help. She wasn't able to provide milk for her babies. She wasn't able to provide toys for them at Christmas. We met her at a motel, a local motel, where we provided her food, toys for all of her children, everything that she would need to be able to get through the holidays as well. And then we've helped her for the past 6 years, being able to guide her, to be able to help and support her through the process, the legal process. Recently, she just graduated from college, but to be able to witness firsthand that she's graduated now, she's going to know how to be able to not only provide for her babies herself, but she's also able to teach her children that they don't have to be beaten or abused and to have to stay in that relationship. It's really, really good to see that what we're doing as a community organization is making a great impact for victims, survivors, and families. And we've been able to witness it firsthand, especially when we have survivors that come back to us, but they're coming back to give back to the community, to be able to be mentors for other survivors. And to me, that warms my heart, because that's the goal of the organization, is to really make sure that victims are out of the darkness and into the light and not defined by their trauma, but to be able to survive, to be able to thrive. When I started Crime Survivors back in 2003, it was with the goal of being able to take other victims out of their darkness into the light, to be able to give them hope, to be able to give them healing as well. I never wanted to use our donors' dollars in order to have bricks and mortar, to be able to have a resource center. For over 15 years, basically, I worked out of my home office, in my bedroom, in my closet, in my restroom, you know, in the kitchen, wherever it was, just being able to help one person, one family, one community at a time. I had a dream from day one that I wanted to be able to open a Crime Survivors Resource Center, to be able to bring awareness to the community that crime happens everywhere, even in the safest cities. 15 years after of starting the organization, we were able to have our grand opening of the Crime Survivors Resource Center here in Santa Ana. We didn't have to spend any of our donors' dollars. Everything was donated, from all the art on the walls, all the tables, the chairs, the computers. The chair that I'm seated in today was donated, the refrigerator, the coffee maker, so that we can make sure that our donors' dollars go straight to programs, services, to be able to help victims with their healing. What I'm most proud about our organization was the team stepping up, the volunteers, the Crime Survivors Board, our donors, the community, to be able to say, it's not just about what happened to me, it's not just about the organization Crime Survivors, it's about a community saying, we believe survivors were coming forward to help victims of violent crime. The Crime Survivors Resource Center is reaching out to the community because we need your help and support. We help one victim, one family, one community at a time. And without donors' dollars, we can't continue with our programs or our services or our events to help families of murder, survivors of attempted murder, rape, domestic violence, sexual assault, child abuse, elder abuse, and human trafficking victims. Please continue to be able to make this resource center a success for all victims of violent crime, because it does matter. You are making a difference and an impact when you contribute your dollars, your time, and your effort back into the Crime Survivors Resource Center. If you'd like to give to the Crime Survivors Resource Center, one of the greatest needs that we have are dollars. Donors' dollars can go directly to program support, into services, into additional resources to be able to help victims of all violent crime. We also need volunteers to help with our programs, our Hopeful Healing events, our fundraising events. Every hour, every minute that you give of your time and talents, whether you're a corporation, you're a business, you're a school, a university, whether you're just someone and you want to be able to give of your time and talents, or you want to give of your dollars, every penny makes a difference, every minute makes a difference. So the Crime Survivors Resource Center wants to also thank you for your time, for your dollars, for your effort, for your help and support to take victims out of the darkness and into the light, to be able to have hope, to be able to heal, to be able to survive and thrive. I'm so grateful for everyone that has stepped up to be able to make this dream become a reality.